Today I'm going to be doing a reading of Alice Meynell's Maternity, and then I'm going to go over an explication that I wrote about the poem to give you an understanding on how to explicate a poem. Maternity begins, "One wept whose only child was dead, newborn 10 years ago. Weep not, he is in bliss, they said. She answered, even so. 10 years ago was born in pain, a child not now forlorn. But oh, 10 years ago in vain, a mother was born." Now I'm going to read you my explication of that poem. In Maternity, Alice Meynell illustrates the contrast between maternal love and society's view on that love in the late Victorian period. To understand the poem, the two definitions of the title, maternity, must be taken into consideration. The Oxford English Dictionary first defines maternity as the state, condition, or fact of being a mother or of expecting a child, and second as the qualities or conduct characteristic of a mother. By applying the definitions to the choice of using the word as a title, it is implied that Meynell wrote the poem in an attempt to define the concept of motherhood. The poem begins, "One wept whose only child was dead." The choice of the word one suggests that the one who wept alone. This causes the reader to ask why no one else mourns for the child. The next line answers that question with, "Newborn 10 years ago." No one weeps with the mother because time has healed the pain of loss for everyone but the mother. The focus Meynell places on the unrelenting pain of the mother is one way Meynell defines maternity. She is forcing the reader to see that maternal love is not easily extinguished. The words newborn are a play on words capitalizing on its two meanings. The first meaning would be an infant, signifying that the baby died in infancy. In the second meaning, newborn refers to regeneration or rebirth after death. The latter focuses back on the death of the child, which symbolically refers to the mother's pain, since she too focuses back on that death. The third line, "Weep not, he is in bliss, they said," reconfirms that she is the only one weeping. The speakers here are trying to rationalize with the mother to bring her comfort. They are not given an identity, so it could be argued that they represent society. The society feels that the mother mourns the child longer than they deem appropriate or necessary. Yet how can society or the masses know the pain that one feels at the loss of a child without having lost a child themselves? By taking into account the definition of maternity and how it relates to the poem, the reader can see the contrast between what society views as the conduct characteristic of a mother and the actual conduct of the mother. In other words, the poem illuminates the pain a mother feels at the loss of a child in contrast to how society thinks she should feel. That's the end of the explication. It gives you a little bit of an idea on how to explicate a poem in the future. So, good luck, guys.